Welcome to the Renaissance, the only channel on YouTube where a grown man's gonna lose a Mario. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, that is faded out. I decided that'd be funny if tonight I use my N64 controller. I don't know how it's gonna work. It might be miserable and I'm gonna switch back. But for the time being, it seems alright. I was just playing some music in the game. Quality says he's gonna be a little bit late, and considering he really wants to see this game, we could wait 5 minutes. Let him get here. Hello everybody. Hello ZSD, welcome. Hello Carlin, welcome. Hello Buddy, welcome. Hello EG, welcome. Yeah, I don't have the GameCube controller, but I thought it would be funny still. Here's O's theme. Hello, oh, welcome. Yeah, you don't want Galaxy? Well, what a bummer. Because that's what we're doing tonight. I lied. No. We're playing Sunshine. We are, I am gonna stream this. Let's see, how do I... Which button is it on the N64 controller that allows me to back out of this? No. It's not that. It's not that either. I don't know if this controller can do it. The N64 don't have a ton of buttons. What's this do? No? Yeah, alright. Gonna have to get another controller. Alright, can I not open up the menu with that? There we go. That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't have those buttons. Is there a minus button on the controller? No, from what I can tell, it's got the home and screenshot button. There's no minus button, so I don't know. And again, if this is really annoying for me, this controller, because it's not made for this game, I'll use another one. I just didn't want to use the same one I had been using. Wanted to try something new, something different. You should try it, ZSD. You really should. Such a lovely game.
Oh, look at that!
There's something about this one that's almost like...
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home.
It's like the opposite of Liminal.
Come enjoy a natural wonderland.
I don't know how to explain it.
The world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
I hope this game gets referenced in the movie. More than it did in the previous two. Every game of theirs has gotten like at least one major reference except this one. The closest it got was a small little cameo in or not a cameo. I'm sorry, I take that back. I don't know what I was saying. I just started rambling. All it got was possibly a reference, not a confirmed reference. There's a bunch of fruit in Toad Town in the Mario movie. So that's a possible reference. It's not confirmed. Anyway, I don't know how much we should go. Aiden's gonna be here any minute. Toadsworth hasn't been in Mario game recently. Where is Toadsworth? He got retired, I guess. He died. He canonically died, but you know Nintendo doesn't want to scar the little kitties, so they don't tell him that. Toadsworth. I don't know. No, I don't know what happened to Toadsworth. Just been retired. Just a retired character. They just don't want to use him anymore for some reason. I think because he's not cute. I'll be honest. I think something about it makes me think that it's because he's not as marketable. He's not like a little cutesy little thing, you know. He's an old man Toad with a mustache. And although there is a market for that, I think regular Toad, Toadette, Captain Toad probably is where they want to put the marketing for Toads. Well, then I probably would not play it, Carlin. I would not have a channel. The company would not exist. Super Mario Bloodshed. Yeah, would not be playing that. Anyway, guys, how has everyone's day been today? I've ate a bunch of cookies. That's probably the most notable thing. Pretty good? That's good. Glad to hear you've had a good day. You're tired? Poor Carlin's tired. Fun fact, Toadsworth was originally going to be in the Mario movie, but got replaced by a blue council toad. Man, if they put Toadsworth in the movie, it'd be insane. Like, I want to know why they don't. Like, what is the reasoning behind it? Why do they not want Toadsworth anything? But it seems like they're motivated to get him out of there. My day has been slightly better than usual, but I'm still not over Garth leaving yet. No. It'll take some time, but by the time we're over it, he'll be back. That's the crazy part, probably. I mean that in two ways. One, he's coming back sooner than we think, and two, we're going to be mourning him longer than we think. Toadsworth has so much potential yet to do nothing with him. Imagine a game where you play as Toadsworth, an old man. Because Toad's moveset's already pretty limited. When you play as Toad in Captain Toad, like, he can't jump, he barely can run. Imagine playing as Toadsworth and your movement is so limited, like you can barely move at all. There's gotta be some really cool mechanic you could do with him. One thing I like that Nintendo does sometimes is that instead of inventing a new IP or whatever, they just reuse an old one for a new mechanic. Because truth be told, they could just make up brand new characters every time they make a new game. Like, every Zelda game could be new characters. Every Mario game could be new characters. And I like when they do it, when it works, because with Splatoon, they invented new characters. They invented brand new characters for Splatoon, and that worked great. But like Donkey Kong Bonanza, they could have invented a brand new character for that game. They could have done anything with that. But they reused Donkey Kong and Pauline, and I think that was cool. And it's not just a marketing thing, you know. It is, obviously. But I think it's just neat how they keep the universe extended like that. And so, unless they're going to do something else like Splatoon, where they make it really big, I almost wish that Nintendo, with like ARMS and drag and drive or whatever, I wish they had used other Mario characters. Like for Drag and Drive, for instance, they could have pulled out Wario and Waluigi, made them the mascots of the game. You know, they could have done something like that. That, you know, ARMS was interesting, but it was so similar to Splatoon and like its aesthetic, its design. Take a character from Zelda, honestly. You know, do something weird. There's a new group of idols every time a Splatoon game drops without getting rid of the old ones. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy what they've done. I'm very curious to see what Splatoon Raiders is going to be like. Alright, it's 9:15. Aiden said he'd be 10 to 15 minutes late, so he's beyond that. So I'm going to go ahead and start, I guess. Which one, guys? You guys are going to choose which block I go for. Rumble on. Yep. Subtitles off, I suppose. That's all good. Which ones? I guess we'll go for new. I didn't even realize I had save files. We'll go for C. Never mind. Hello, just a random person. Welcome. Well, I was trying to wait for Aiden since he said he'd be late, but... You ready, guys? You ready for the scene? Oh, Aiden, you made it right in time. What's this icky paint like goop? It's moving. No, boys, don't eat that stuff. There it was. I'm gonna screen record it.
Excuse me,
Imagine if they had kept doing this with Mario games and kept doing voice acting.
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Hello, Aiden. Welcome. Ren, what are your thoughts on Mario Sunshine? I was talking about it at the very beginning of the stream. It's one of those games, it's almost like it's the opposite of Liminal. I don't know why I feel that way. But it's not like non-liminal, but it's not like creepy. Like it's comforting. It's like I've been here before, but I never have. It's very the sound fonts, the design, really just the sound, to be honest. The sound and design. It's very, what is it called? Like Future Arrow? Like the way the water is and just the whole aesthetic of this game. It just got that like early 2000s, like 2000s feel, and I love it. It's probably the one thing that gives me that feeling the strongest of anything. I have played it before. I got up to like 57 stars. I just saw my old save file on it. But I never beat it. I'd love to beat it. Sunshine is fine if playing casually, but at games, yeah, I do not think it's fun to 100% for sure. I've seen some videos about that. Alright, what's up with you? Help! Help you! Are you crazy? We're the ones who need help. Take that water pump, clean the airstrip, you! They're mean. These guys are mean.
power up complete.
I'm pressing the
Thank you
trigger.
for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying.
Look in the
subject
bottom right
data.
corner. Bottom left corner.
Subject identified as Mario, resident of the
It played a
Mushroom
scene from the
Kingdom.
original Mario Bros.
I am
Mario World and then
Master
64.
Tranquilizer Ultra Dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
Hello, 20! Welcome to the stream. And
Proceeding
hello,
with user
Jeru
instruction.
Taylor. Welcome. Hello to you.
Button to shoot water from my game.
I'm playing with an N64 controller
If you press the button,
because I thought it would be more fun or interesting. And I've barely ever used
you
it.
can then use the stick to damage to the hover nozzle. You
What's
can
the X
then
button?
press the button to hover in the air for a short time.
Hello, Patty Cakes. Welcome. It's your favorite 3D Mario. I tell ya, it's not my favorite, but it is the most unique of all Mario games, I think. So if it is someone's favorite, I completely understand that. You've 100%ed it multiple times. You get done saying how horrible it is to 100%, and you're like, I have 100%ed it multiple times. It would be awesome. Aiden, if we gain, like, a bunch of people watching the stream, I might just keep streaming it. Do you want to hear the explanation again? No. Or wait and do this for Big Bummer. This could be a Big Bummer game if it's popular like this. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to use the N64 controller for this, because it does not have an X button on it. Let me get another controller. I have one right here that I'm going to use. It was a cool idea, and I'm glad I tried it, but it really only works for 64 games. That's why I rarely ever use it. Let me get this one synced. There we go. This is the controller that did not work very well for Silk Song, so we're gonna see how it upholds tonight. I do have a new one coming thanks to quality, and then we'll be here for Silk Song tomorrow. Ren, can you refer to Toadsworth as Goatsworth for the rest of the stream, please? Yes, sure. I can. Hello, J.O. Welcome. We did it. One thing else with this game is it lacks like, it doesn't teach you very intuitively. You kind of just have to know how to do stuff. Which is pretty accurate to games of that time. Right, you can dive bomb. You cannot... One thing with this game is you cannot long jump. You just lock in place. Anyway. First shine! Sorry, I'm very sleepy. I'll come back next hour or something. Yeah, no worries. Carlin, you go right ahead. Don't have the nightmare. I can't blame Buddy. Punctuation is always important. There are many times where this game's psychic engine can screw you over.
I am Flood. Glad to meet you.
Did you eat that? No, did you eat that icky paint goop?
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
Darkness!
Expert Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
Hello, Grape. Welcome. I can't give it to anybody, but if you do want it, and you have money to spend, it's only 99 cents. But I can't gift it to anybody. I'm glad you want it, though.
Mario,
welcome.
You witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine Sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
That sounds good. That sounds good quality.
You can't miss the message.
I suppose yours, buddy.
To get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
They won't actually know if you start slacking off. Thank you, Ado. I'm gonna pin that. Need to turn on subtitles. I guess I could have.
Mario.
Oh, Mario, you're okay after all. I just knew you would be. Mustard soda. I'm using a little mini controller that Digital Age got. It was the one that did not work very well for Silksong because one button on it doesn't even work. But thankfully this game does not need 2 triggers. Like the R trigger on this controller doesn't do anything. Now we're stuck on the island to do someone's work by being blamed by a Shadow Goop clone. This isn't fair. It is not fair. But Mario's Mario, and I think even if he wasn't blamed for it, Mario would still want to help. I think Mario would still be trying to do the right thing, you know? But Mario's Mario. Thanks for subscribing, Native25. I'm watching the Super Bowl with Mario this weekend. Really? Wait, are they doing something like that for real? I'm just joking, because I know they do the SpongeBob stuff. Imagine if they did that with Mario.
Mario?
Dark Mario theme is so cool. It's like a distorted version of the Underground theme. I'm coming, Peach. Let's see, what's the quickest way to run? Completely unfair. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. No, it's completely fair. Oh wait, okay. Can we do the thing where you... Yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, how do we... Alright, here we go. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing? What was that, Mario? Alright, where'd he go? He went up here somewhere, right? Where are you at? Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Mario.
So dive and jump. That makes sense. I was trying to think there was a way to do that, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can water slide? I do know that. I've played this game before. I'm not like the best at it. This game was closer in time to the original Super Mario Bros. Than it is to us now. That's crazy. That's actually crazy to think. As a chronological sequel? Yeah, there are LR, ZR, and L and ZL. I do have those buttons, but it's R that does not work. RL works, just not R. Sorry, I did miss that. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about ground pound. Alright. Try to remember where you go. Blue coin. This game looks great for being released in 2002. Does it not? I can't remember. Did this... Oh, wow. Thanks for subscribing, Raphael. I always enjoy a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle subscribing. Since, you know, they're all named after Renaissance people. Hang on, I gotta focus on
L_Ido808_L tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. I am so happy. Lemon emoji, 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 sun emoji, sun emoji, sun emoji, sun emoji, sun emoji, Mario sunshine emoji.
Okay, that might be what R-Stick is. I wouldn't doubt if that is what R-Stick is for. Yeah, I cannot do stop and squirt tonight if I'm gonna keep using this controller. I can always revert to the regular Switch controllers, but I've held them a lot today. I need something more unique or something different, I don't know. But thank you so much, Ado. I'm glad you're happy. And thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Morgan Raphael. I did say that. Oh yeah, the lock in place is the R. Yeah, it can be important, but you can also just do Mario Cam, and it does basically the same thing. Let me see how you do Mario Cam. How do you do Mario Cam? Push in on R. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've used this before. I forgot about this. Well, hello there, Toad. Everyone on this island loves to do the box breaker. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Welcome back. We're so glad you're safe, Mario. I'm glad you're here, Peach. Okay then, well. You know what's fun is I like how Galaxy kept these same Toads in there. Like these guys are on the spaceship, except you. You're replaced with Captain Toad. Where's Blue Toad? Is he here? Is the Blue Toad here? The glasses? He might not be here. You know, it's kind of funny. The reason that they invented Toadsworth in this game is to be a chaperone for Mario and Peach. They felt like if it was just Mario and Peach going on a vacation, that was strange. Considering, you know, they're not, you know, canonically married or anything. So they invented Toadsworth to sort of be like a third wheel, which is kind of funny. Goatsworth. They invented Goatsworth to be a third wheel. Alright. He's just chilling under some goop. Okay, I need to go free him, I guess. Down with Petey Piranha. You know, I think it'd be so cool if the Mario Galaxy movie was somehow able to make, because obviously they're gonna have Dino Piranha. I think it's pretty. Out of all the bosses that I'm gonna expect to see, come on, I think the Dino Piranha plant is the most likely. What I was saying, I got distracted in the game. What I was saying is, I think it'd be so cool if the movie was able to, like, combine Petey Piranha and the Dino Piranha into, like, the same character in some way. I know they're different, but they're so similar to one another. I just think it'd be a cool way to keep the... Because the movies are really good with, like, being consistent with, like, the lore and all that stuff. It's just so cool. Like, for instance, Bowser's Dark Mode, like his shadow form, is like the one from... Wonder. And I think that's so cool that they would use those combined like that. Whoops. Oh, of course. One thing I've noticed in this game is that most of the stages are very populated. Am I the only one that's not experiencing nostalgia? I'm not necessarily experiencing nostalgia. But this game has a way of being nostalgic, even though I should have no nostalgia for it. Come on, come on. Oh my goodness, I'm getting mad at that. Why am I not jumping? Am I jumping too late? I will say, one thing about this game, it does have one very, very poorly designed thing, and it's the floodless. When you play without flood, all of those sections are pretty rough to go through. I hate to say it. I'm not looking forward to doing those. It's what made me stop playing the game last time. That's like the biggest complaint I have. Everything else is pretty decent. Mechanic is cool. I think it's very unique. Nothing else like this game. Let me pause and read chat for a second. No matter the trial, there's always someone there who'll watch you burn to death. Someone's got to write the autopsy report, I guess. Yeah, there are lots of people in this game. You're right about that, buddy. This and Double Dash were the first games I ever played, so they definitely nostalgic for me. Floodless levels are peak Mario. Patty Cakes knows what's up. I don't know. I struggled with them. I think because it doesn't introduce any extra mechanics. It just kind of takes away movement that you could have. If I had the long jump, they might be okay. There's a lot of precision, though, that they demand. But when I retry them on stream, I'll see what I think. PD Piranha. Oh, there we go. There we go. If it's a classic Mario enemy, I only have to do that one more time. Yep, 3 hits. There we go. You're a chuckster. It's funny because I associate PD Piranha noises more with Double Dash than I do with Mario Sunshine. You know, one thing too about Odyssey that this game follows with N64 Galaxy in this game, after you beat the level, you teleport back to the hub. You know, Odyssey, once you collect the moon, you're just still in the level. You're right where you were. You can just go from where you were, and I think that's what makes that game so good. Hello, Ball Dwarf from the Subspace Emissary. I would have no idea. There were some videos from a channel called Particular Mushroom I watched. There's the reason I know so much about Sunshine. Tricks, secrets, glitches, more. That's funny. I love doing the glitch where you can run around under the water in Delphine Plaza. I associate Bowser Jr. more with Double Dash. That's when I found out about him. What do I associate Bowser Jr. with? What would be the thing that I would be like, oh yeah, this is Bowser Jr.'s thing? What would it be? I guess Galaxy. Like Mega Legs and stuff. Oh, I guess it's a Sunshine reference to have Bowser Jr. with his paintbrush. Duh. Then yeah, the next movie has a very big reference to that. All of the paint. That's what makes the next Galaxy movie so insane, is how many different games it brings together. Like, you got Bowser Jr. in Galaxy, driving the Mega Legs, with his paintbrush from Sunshine. But his dark mode is the wonder thing. So, I don't know. I think it's really impressive that they would even try it. Like, it's such a concept that I feel like they would not want to do. Oh man. Oh well. Where am I trying to go to again? Is it up there? Oh wait, it's the Mario's level. That's right. Alright, it's the first one of those. Let's get into the thing then. Oh man, what happened? There we go. I'm curious how much I'm going to struggle with this, because I struggled with this very much first time I played. All right. I'm a fake fan. Hello, Bald Dwarf. Welcome. All right, here we go. At least the music is great. See? At least it's not timed either. Let's see, do we have the crouch jump in this game? Oh, he can't crouch. Never mind. I keep trying to do that. I don't want to press that button. Yeah, he can't crouch. Okay. I mean, yeah, the side flip's basically the same thing. I was just wondering. I do like the side flip. I'm still mad that they didn't put Isle Delfino in Odyssey. There was concept art of that. All right. Is spin jump in the game? Oh, it is. How did I forget about that? I forget which path of this is the most easy. There was one that I always knew was like the simplest. Or whatever. Across those things. Alright, we're back here. Are we gonna try to get it? We might try to get it. Let's just ride this thing as it rotates. Alright, here we go. Skill issue. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I put in the title. You know, we can have a skill issue count, absolutely. One of those nails has a 1-up in it if you ground pound it. Really? I had no idea. If you dive out a side flip, you get some crazy horizontal distance. What are you playing this on? I'm playing this on Switch. I got the 3D All-Stars. Alright, let's try that then. That is some distance. That might be useful to remember. Dive right as you flip. Oh wow, that's even further. Okay. That's funny. It's like some sort of mathematical calculation it does with speed and distance and stuff. I keep pressing the button. I don't want to open the map. No, where in the world is that? There's a blue coin in there. Hello, Ash Sing 2016. I subscribed to you. Thank you. Much appreciated. There it is. There's the message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Press jump and dive at the same time. I'll try to do it even closer. Okay, yeah. The closer you are to that, the farther you go. That is funny. Haha. Well, that's a new mechanic. I'm sure it's not an intended mechanic, but I'm gonna use it. Diving out a triple jump yields similar results. Okay, okay. Alright, time to get the red coins. Now, what happens when you shoot the bells again? I don't even remember. A mushroom. That's right. Oh, wait. Coins. I don't know if I should stress over getting those or not, but I did. Very successful stream quality. You suggested a good game. I'm not gonna deal with you right now. There's a 100 coin shine, but the best episode to get the episode is 8. Okay, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, right, these wind things. Forgot about these. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. What? I was like, what is he hanging on to? Didn't know there was a window in there. Rotate the left stick in midair to do a midair spin. I didn't mean to do that. Man, I don't know if you can. I'm just gonna get over on this roof. There we go. Whoa, Mario, why'd you jump off the edge like that? In midair, Rin, you're doing it on the ground. Rotate the left stick in midair to do. Like that. Okay. Where is the... Let me get that coin. There we go. Alright, where's the other... Alright. And fun fact, if you jump after landing from a spin, you immediately do a triple jump. Really? You do. Look at that. Let's see. There we go. Now, where did it spawn? I forget which tower. Just need to get up there regardless. I hear it. Okay. Oh, I'm out of water. I was like, what happened? Alright, let's do that again. For some reason, fall damage in this game, but you only lose 1 HP regardless of how high up you were when you fell. Also, ground pounds and dives just negate fall damage, so what's even the point? You know, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought about the idea that Mario had fall damage in this game. I hadn't even processed that. Anyway, let me ask everybody again, how was your day? I've asked a few people, but more people have shown up since I asked it last. Here we go. My day was great. I took a good nap and then did a little workout at home and took a shower, and now I'm here. Well, that's great. This is the highlight of my day. Thank you, Ado. I always press either M or N whenever I go to press space. It's so annoying. It was okay, Ball Dwarf. I wish it was better. At least it wasn't bad. Fall damage was commonplace in 3D platformers back then. Odd for teachers know my exact address. I mean, that seems a little odd, maybe, but I don't know. They know your name. Have a lot of other records. All right. Were we gonna go look at this over here, I guess? Wrong way. Does that not do anything? No, it does. Okay. I was about to get real mad. Oh, he respawned. Yeah, I can't even press R on this controller. Now that's it. There we go. Tom Nook. Let's go see Tom Nook. Whoa! Like glitched in the HUD. Hello, Tom Nook. What are you doing on this island? I love how over the top the game over music is in this game. It makes you feel like you screwed up. Can you go up to Goatsworth and then pull out a PNG of Franklin and have them talk to each other? You know, we can do that. Welcome, welcome. I suppose you're here for that. Yes, very good. That means I'll require 10 blue coins from you. Like, I just saved your life. I can put sludge back over for you. You know? Alright, here we go. Let's see, how do we position this? Do we got to where we can have Toadsworth on screen? There we go. Now, I probably, to be honest with you, have a Frankly PNG saved not that long ago. I have like 20 of them downloaded. I never go to the saved photos. I just go download a new one every time. But I'm gonna go look through saved. Yep. Just last week. Now that's not a full PNG, is it? I can't apply green screen to it. Give me a moment and I can make a proper PNG one. Have them talk about how they don't like to watch sports. I can do that, absolutely. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't even mute anymore. Debs alert. It's a Debs alert, guys. Hello, Minecrafter. Welcome. Alright, hang on. Ah, if it isn't my good friend Goatsworth, how are you doing this fine evening? Let's see, what would Toadsworth voice like? I'm Master Mario. Master Mario. Master Mario. Master Mario. I do indeed. I do not like sports. No, I do not like sports either. Especially the Super Bowl. Indeed. They're very boring to watch. Very boring to watch. I concur. As I am Professor Frankly, the final boss of Mario 1000 Year Door. I don't know what else to have him speak about. He needs a shadow. He does need a shadow. How hard would that be? I'm just doing everything. How hard would it be to put a shadow on this little guy? Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Streamlabs Scott scanning the slots. Talk about how he was in Bummer War and how Toadsworth was in Vietnam. What? Toadsworth fought in Vietnam? For some reason it didn't download. Hang on. I did not save the shadow? No? Very Toadsworth is the only way I speak. It does not save the shadow for some reason. I don't know how to get it to do that. Sorry about that. Very Toadsworth is the only way I speak. I do indeed agree. Very frankly is the only way I speak. Toadsworth is the final boss of Paper Mario Sunshine. Of Super Mario Sunshine, sorry. So, what was it like in Bummer War? It was good. Had a good time. A lot of great actors. I love the crew. Love the team. Can't wait to go back again. Still got a few films. Ugh. Still blah. Can't talk today. Still got a few films left to film. Alright, take care, 20. Have a good night. I love Paper Mario Sunshine. Let me out. 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 Oh my goodness, frankly, you're huge. Indeed, I am huge. Now you're tiny. Indeed, I am tiny. Tiny Professor Frankie. We must find a way to make you big again, Professor Franklin. Indeed. Master Mario, give him a good old squirt. Exactly what I needed. Rehydration. Indeed, it seemed to work fabulous. What if Professor Frankly is the final boss of Dungeons, or who's the first boss? Who's the first boss? I guess Shadow Queen. Alright, let's see. Professor Franklin, could you do something for me that I don't want to do? Yes, what is it? Princess Peach refuses to use any mouth freshener, and her breath stinks. But I, being her butler, cannot break the news to her without sounding rude. Would you be so kind as to intervene on my behalf and tell her how I despise her smell? Okay. How can I do that transition right? I gotta do that transition again. Hang on. Hang on. So he's standing here. And he's gonna face Peach. There we go. Princess Peach. How can I do Princess Peach's voice? It's like... it's like... the dad from Brave. It's like... Yes. Hang on. Yes. Are you aware that your breath has a slight odor to it? Oh, I did not know. Thank you so much for telling me. Here's $100 for doing a good job. Oh, thank you. Do the transition again. Hang on. Man, how do you do that? How do I line that up? How can I line that up? What do I want it to be? I want it to be there. She gave me $100 because I was honest. Well, I see. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Do you want me to keep doing this role play, or do you want me to... Rain, could you act out my last two messages? That's rather dark, Ado, I'll be honest. Toads from the vine. What did toads do? Give me a verb. What did toads do? Give me a verb. Hopping so slow, like tiny mushroom heads in Peach's castle. I don't know. Did I? Master Mario. Toads were? No. Professor Franklin. Did I ever tell you about the time that I served in Vietnam? No, I don't believe you have. I lost my son. I'm sorry to hear that. The hardest part was returning home. How is this relevant? I just thought you should know. I suppose I didn't know. What do they do what Patrick does when he has problems? Do you guys, yeah, I guess I'll keep playing then. It's quite funny if I put Frankly on screen. So I could shrink him down. And then he's gonna stay on screen. And if I'm able to line him up. So Frankly is gonna be my new, like, aim assistant thing. Wherever Frankly is where I'm gonna shoot. Now I don't know if it works outside. No, it's not. It only works if I'm locked in like this. But it'll always be there, so. Anyway, I'll move him off now. Well, that was a thing. That was absolutely a thing. Because water flows in an arc, I suppose. Alright, let's get back to the game then. Alright. Mario had already fallen asleep. Alright, are we gonna keep doing this area? I guess we'll complete this section. Petey Piranha strikes back. You can clip it after stream because you're gonna miss. You know, you gotta stop watching to clip it. Yeah, the gameplay of this is funny because it's almost like a mix of 64 and Odyssey. That's weird. What on earth? Oh wait, let's get up there. Ooh, you saved me. Thanks a bundle. I forgot about thanks a bundle. I'm eating mac and cheese right now, peanut butter and jelly, and drinking orange juice while watching this, which are some of my favorite foods, and this is my favorite game, and you guys are my favorite people. Man, Ado's living the dream. It's been a while since I've had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's been some time. I had macaroni and cheese today, though. Alright, well, how do we get to that section again? Is it through here? I think it's back this way. I don't think I need to come this way. However, I could try to get that blue coin, couldn't I? How do you get the blue coin again? Do I gotta come back in a level where the thing isn't there? No, don't do that, Mario. Just get up on the rope. All right, never mind. We're not getting it. You're gonna be all picky like that. Why are you going that way for? All right. You know, I was thinking about Vietnam just the other day. It was because of The Mandalorian. I was watching the second to last episode of season 2. This is what I was trying to talk about yesterday. I think that's one of the best written Star Wars. Like, might just be the best Star Wars, to be honest. And one of the things that they mention is this battle that happens someplace called Burnin' Khan. And I thought that was funny how they talk about it, and the name of it is really similar to, you know, Vietnam, Burnin' Khan. It sounds a lot similar. I have a question. Do you know the way? Man, that was a meme that I never really was a part of. You thought about Vietnam multiple times today? Well, you beat me. I've heard season 3 isn't as good, but I haven't watched it. No, I've heard that I tried to watch it, and it did fall off. I'm confused. How do we do this? Get away from the window there. Get over here. I don't got an infinite number of these things, do we? I don't remember. There we go. I was like, how on earth do I... Now, what do I do now? Is there water up here that I can refill? No. I don't got any water. All right. Let's go fill back up. Let me pause for a second and read some chat. Were you thinking about saying out loud, good morning? No, not that. Jumping on a tightrope makes you... I did read that. I did read that when you said it earlier, buddy. I just didn't read it out loud. You're doing the right thing. Zoomed in. Oh, yeah, infinite. Okay, there are infinite. Be careful standing goop for too long and you'll take damage. Every time I thought about it, Fortress Unplayed... yeah. That is... This song is synonymous with that, isn't it? Alright, I'm confused. Can I hit Petey from up there? Tell you what, tonight's been a really much needed stream for me. Sunshine is like one of the happiest Mario games, so that was a really good choice. Can I please stay up here? It's like the most colorful of the Mario games too, so... No, Petey, open your mouth again. No. I'm gonna have to go get another refill already. Alright, let's go refill. Alright, that's enough gambling for me. Gastronaught. Alright, take care. Oh, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day tomorrow. Like, I try not to let things get me down and see on the bright side of things. I have a lot of times where I do get depressed, but that only makes me appreciate the people around myself more. That's a good way to say it. He's the most cheerful person I've met. I think I agree. I'd recommend clearing up some of the goop. It's gonna get in your way. I will. You can just hit the... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Can I? Oh, I can. I didn't even recognize what that was. Thought that was an upgrade that I couldn't have yet. It's the red box that's the upgrade. Alright. Petey, where are you going? Are you gonna come back over here? Does he just come back over here? Blue box. It's in for repairs, the blue bus. It was right there. Mario, please, just do it for me. What are you doing, Mario? Alright, I cannot do that. Well, Petey Piranha's already coming back this way. Let's just save water to hit him down. He'll just come along this path anyway. What on earth? Did that not hit him once? What was that? It only works when he's not moving. Okay. Of course. I'm on the last bit of water. Alright, let's go fill up. Alright, guys. Come on, stupid little things. Alright. How do I heal? Where do I get heals from? I don't even remember. Yeah, this level was never my favorite. This is the episode of Sunshine gameplay right here. Grab coins to heal. Okay. Where are coins? That's not what I needed to do. Move, Mario! Alright, this thing here drops coins. Edie Piranha is launching an aggressive attack. Of course, of course. Oh. I was about to be so mad. Whew. Alright, have a good day, Minecrafter. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow, I should be able to stay for the whole stream. Well, it's going to be Kirby. It's going to be with the archaeological Kirby. I forget, how did I do his voice again? The planet is under attack from the people from outer space. However I did it, it was funny. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Astronomer Waddle Dee. Gashel Nard. It's because he types so slow. His text box was just crawling. And I thought it was funny to read it as if he was talking like one word and you pause between each word. Today I am going to go to... I was sad that you weren't going to be here, but you got to be here for Franklin Toadsworth, so it was perfect. It was. I have a Gashel Nard near me. Really? How many Gashel Nards do you think there are in the U.S.? We can track Ado down now, guys. He doxed himself. The text speed in Forgotten Land isn't the fastest. No, and I just thought it was funny. How long is it until you unlock Yoshi? I want to hear Yoshi music. Alright, I can't get up there through here. Let's go around. There's Blue Toad. I've been missing you, buddy. Alright, Mario, don't take damage. If I flipped and then wall jumped and then flood. Okay, I'm bad at the game. I got it. Alright. Quick tip. On the wall jumps, Mario cannot wall jump on a wall he's standing next to. He has to jump into a wall. Okay. Now, I don't know where your glasses are. Thanks, Mario. That's all you gotta say. Alright, we're gonna go back. We're gonna try to do that wall jump. Just to prove that I can. Let's see, you do flood afterwards. Let's see. There we go. Chicken roof. Alright. Which pole is it that lets me clip out of bounds? A good technique is spinning and using flood to spray around you. Right. I forgot about that. Quick tip. Oh, I read that. One of these poles at the fruit stand lets you clip out of bounds. It's hard to pull off the glitch. Mario has an insane vertical movement in this game. Oh no, we want to get rid of that. Get that off the wall. Waka waka waka. Waka waka waka. Waka waka waka. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer, bum 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 bummer. Bummer, bummer. Rin is love. Rin is life. Thank you so much, Ado. I really appreciate everybody. This easier glitch to do is if you go to the Shine Tower and swim downwards into the gate in the pool of water. Okay, I might have to try that. Thank you so much, ZSD. You said it first. I didn't even read that. This is the most active I've seen quality in a stream. Hello, Nate. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see here. Going to the Shine Tower. I'm gonna swim down. Let me go back. I could send you some clips on how to do certain glitches if you like. I'll even tell you what to do. It's alright tonight. I'll keep playing the game. I just thought it was funny. But then he mentioned this, and I'll go try this. Sometime we can do some glitches. Sunshine is one of my favorite Mario games. It is so unique. It is such a unique game. Just swim downward. Alright. How do you swim down in this game? Above the fruit basket. Oh, okay, sorry. Is it this pool? And then into the water and swim towards the gate and press B to swim down while swimming towards it. Well, look at that. That was really easy. Is this where you're supposed to go from that glitch, or do you actually, like, go out of bounds and stuff? Wonder what's in that corner. You go somewhere else? Alright, let's try that again. My goodness, that was an insane jump. Let's try that again, just for fun. Whoops. Alright. Okay, if done right, you don't go into the sewers. Yeah, just into the sewers again. Oh well. I don't see how you can't go into the sewers, but that's interesting. Alright, let's be ready. When we do this jump, we're gonna go really high. Of course, we still fall off. Okay, one more time. We're gonna try to do it more over on this side. Oh, look at that. We did it. Hello, Yuri. Welcome. Mr. Smith. No, it's Professor Smith. Look at that. That's the minor version of the glitch. Well, if you hold forward, buddy, you go to the other body of water and can walk all around the ocean. Look at that. That is funny. Doing that again. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go way over on this side now. Just underwater. Just that again. I've done it like 3 times now. You actually go under the water, but in the lower area. And there's a lot more places you can explore. That is funny. Alright, we did that again. Alright. I suppose I'm done with this for now. But that's interesting. Never knew that. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. The Secret of the Dirty Lake. I tell you what, Bianca Hills has been attacked repeatedly. These people are under... must be so stressed. You come get rid of Petey, and you get... Petey returns. It's like Mr. Incredible. Can Bianca Hills just stay safe for 5 minutes? I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 5 minutes? Ren is the second best streamer behind the Renaissance. Thank you, Nate. Not Nate, Carlin. I was looking at Nate's. Sometimes I'll read a message and then I'll look up and I'll start seeing other messages. And I'll say the name of whatever message I'm looking at, regardless if that's who I'm responding to. Thank you, Carlin. You are all the best chat. Alright. Now I don't think we can swim in this. I can't remember. Can you swim in this or not? I think you just land on the lily pads. Right? And then you just sort of... yeah. Whoa. Okay. I feel like the maid. Can we keep it clean for 5 minutes? The Renaissance isn't that cool. He's just got bad takes on Thousand Year Door. I like Thousand Year Door. I don't have anything negative to say about the game. It's just I like Origami King more. Just immediately off the ledge. Now I don't know if this is one that I beat or not. I might have given up on this one. First time on the original playthrough of this game for me. Boop, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. High up there in streamers in third place, also Rennie. Thank you so much, Kylan. Alright, let's do it again. It's annoying, but it's what you do if you're me. I'd go for the blue. Okay. Now let's see. This is the last one here in Bianca Hills. If I remember correctly. No, Mario, I would not want to slide on my belly across a big old grate like that. But I guess you can do it. Nate. Thank you so much, Nate.
At Nathaniel Smith 1879 tipped $5 through Super Chat. In recognition of Quality's excitement smile.
Is that going to be the symbol? Because we got the symbol for the frowny face. It's sunk. Is the smiley face going to be the symbol that we use for Quality's excitement? Get on the log, Mario. Get on the log. Mario, please, just get on the log. Just get on the log. Sunshine 2. Yeah, from now on, guys, whenever you do a super chat, don't be shy. Tell me what you want me to do with it. It's still an awkward thing. Like, I appreciate it so much. But it's still a thing. I think because it's so public. I think that's what it is. It's not just like... It's like the whole universe knows when someone... And, like, that's kind of the fun of it, you know? It announces to the whole stream. If I was a billionaire, I think this would be a cool place to recreate my chapstick with this. He's gonna become like, oh, thanks anyway.
No. At L_IDO808_L tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Buy chapstick with this.
You know what's funny is my lips are chapped. Like, what are the odds? Like, I was in the process of biting my lips when you said that. Thank you so much. I will buy chapstick with it. You better stay on that log, Mario. I'm not gonna... I hope I never become a normal streamer. Like, if I do, you guys just... I don't know. You do something. So I know. My problem with chapstick is that once I have it on my lips, it makes me not want to drink water because then the chapstick gets on the rim of the cup. You know, I agree. Buy air with this. Thank you so much, Carlin. I've been needing some good fresh air. Alright, I'm done jumping on both blues, or reds. You can't jump on a blue from there. So we're not going to go to that second red anymore. We're done with that. We're getting on this one and we're going here. Alright, let's see. What are we doing here? Is this the wall jump thing? It is. Cube starts rotating and I didn't know. Rin will always be my comfort YouTuber. Thank you so much, ZSD. I used to have that problem, Nate. Then I started to just put both lips around my water bottle and drink. And the reason I'd be using chapstick is because of being dehydrated. Try not to jump on the cube. I don't jump on the cube. I tried the long jump. Man, I tell you what, I would, if given the choice right now of any game to remaster, I would choose Sunshine over Galaxy. It does not need a remaster. Sunshine would be amazing if it had if you can move. Like, I know the fun of it is the jank. So I don't jump on the cube. Once it starts moving, try not to jump. Okay. So you just walk on the cube. Okay. I just thought of something. Does loving the company and Rin and stuff count as parasocial? I forgot what the exact meaning of the word parasocial. Huh? Huh? If I can just keep getting that mushroom, I'll be fine. Paratroopa. Okay. So apparently Mario can just walk like that. Alright. What on earth is this cube doing? Alright, this is not bad. When you can just walk like this. I can do this. Okay. You know what, guys? I don't think I've ever beat that one. I think I gave up last time I played this game on that. Parasocial means a relationship that is only one-sided due to one person being exposed to someone else via external means, primarily through media. Then absolutely not. If it's anything like that, no. Ren, this is just like Mario Galaxy. This part is just like Mario Galaxy. I mean, it doesn't have, like, the correction tool. That's really what that part is missing. If you had some way to correct your jump once you started it, then I would not mind those at all. Flood is a correction tool. And what basically those challenges is, like, do this without a correction tool. And it's not bad. They're just a little, you know, they push me a little bit. This is definitely not Parasocial as Ren is interacting with us. I like how that's why it's not. I like how that's what discounts it for being that. Like out of all the variables needed, it's that one that keeps it from being that way. Though there can be pressure between larger streamers and their viewers. Renza Para Koopa Troopa Poopa Scoopa. What? A Paratroopa Scoopa Poopa Scoopa. Alright, here we go. This is the real last one. Shadow Mario. This is something I've never played. You know, I don't see how my water does damage to him, but this water doesn't. Like, how can he swim in the river if squirting him hurts him? You just do that just to jump back down. What am I trying to do? Just keep squirting him, I guess? Are you just gonna jump back down? Arr, I'll remember this. Yeah, you will, won't you, till you died. Really high velocity probably hurts, like a pressure washer. Alright, that makes sense. A pressure washer. You know, I wonder how powerful Flood is. Like, how... I mean, he's shooting water pretty good distance. Is the amount of water Flood can hold unrealistic? If it's pressurized, maybe. It would have to be, like, insanely pressurized. And water is not... Like, I'm not a... You know, I'm not a physics... I don't really know much. But from memory, water does not pressurize very well. H2 no. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me check. Did I finally do Bianca Hills after all this time? Nope. There's always more. The red coins of the lake. I keep thinking it's the last one. It's not. Alright, let's go collect more red coins. Thank you, everybody. I really needed this stream. This was a great choice quality. You know, and it works out great to have waited for today, especially. Alright. Let's just get up here and look around for a minute. I'm trying to think, are there any up on the windmill? I don't see any. I almost don't think there's going to be any on the windmill, but let's get up here and just look, because we got a good view. Gases can be compressed, but not really liquid. Solids are essentially immune to being compressed. See, I knew Nate would know. There was some chemistry thing I was thinking about the other day, and I was like, I bet Nate would know, but I can't remember what it was I wanted to ask. To get the amount of water you need to actually get liftoff by using a jetpack like Mario is using, you need the water tank to be connected to a pool. I was just thinking today about how much I love symbiotic relationships, and this is one of them. That's so awesome. Is that what this is? Is that what my streams are? It kind of is, I guess. Hello, Techaturn Knight. Good night. I will be seeing you. Good night. That's funny we bring this up because I'm currently going through properties of solids and liquids in my lecture class. That's funny. So you're all refreshed on it. Symbiotic relationships are one in which both parties get some asymmetrical benefit for the relationship. Why do you have to use these words, Nate? Like that word's just showing off, I think. Alright, let's get this coin. Asymmetric. Okay, that's a little bit better. I never had seen the word ametric before, so I was a little concerned. Hello, Bibu. Oh, I played a good rip-off browser game of this as a kid. Carla will know what I'm talking about. Does Rin benefit from me being his friend? I do. I absolutely do. Symmetric is having symmetry. Asymmetric, not symmetry. My next text is going to be an amazing pickup line. It's like Mario 63. I should try the browser game. I'd be interested to know how they handled it. Alright, there's 2 red coins up here. Please let me get them. You just couldn't do it, could you, game? You just couldn't handle it. It was going too smooth for me, so I had to spawn an enemy out of nowhere. I want to hear Quality's pickup line. Girl, I didn't need my friend Nate from the Renaissance streams to be able to tell the chemistry between us. Now that, honestly, that's a pretty good one. And like, it's so funny how these are, because like because of everybody that joins, I have access to like so much information directly from someone who's like, it's the most knowledgeable thing. Like chemistry, Nate. If I need electrical help, I ask Quality. If I need like Spanish or just language in general, I kind of can go to Carlin. I need like statistics, math, but mainly statistics, I go to Kami. It's so funny. Bald Dwarf, I go to Bald Dwarf when I want to talk about like literature, I guess, because he's read all the books that I have. It's funny. Bibu is Chinese. I get to know all the Chinese language and stuff. It's so cool. It's something I never would have imagined. Let's see, I don't need to go back here. What am I doing? It's one of the coolest things about streams. I'll be using that. I posted a clip in the Mario channel showing off some glitches. Oh, cool. I've used it before, obviously, without bringing you up though. The water container is a living being. I'm a very literate person. I mean, I was impressed that you would read like At a Silent Planet in those books. Like, I feel like those are lesser known books. I've always liked books, but they're too expensive. You know, Carlin, you can get unfunny books. I've only done it for one book. Come on, come on! Jerry does write books, I guess. I like how Bibu just directly says it. I know there is a way, but only find ineffective ways. I wouldn't really know what to tell you. Or people narrate them. You know, something that I've never really gotten into personally. I know people that like it, and it's a very popular thing, is audiobooks. For some reason, I just don't enjoy audiobooks as much. And like, I wish I did, because it's a really easy way to consume an entire book. You just listen to it. You just leave it on while you do whatever you're doing. I don't know. It just doesn't quite do it for me. I'm pretty sure the red coin is in the middle of this one. Yep. There we go. Let's go back now. Alright. There's a red coin down on that one. Now, I could walk there. And it would guarantee that I get it pretty much, as long as I'm not stupid. But it is connected to that one, which is not too hard to get to. So I think I'm going to try to get there quick. And it worked. Awesome. I'll read chat here in a second. Well, I was trying to jump, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know how many red coins are left, but there's one over here. Six, my goodness. Alright, there's one up there. Oh, let me read some chat real quick. What awful infrastructure to have drops with that handicap ramp. Me neither. You wouldn't be sponsored by Audible.com? Maybe. I mean, I do hate wind. Audiobooks give the illusion of someone being with you where you're going through the book, but because it's a recording, there's no personal interaction with the reader. Must have been the wind, and that's kind of sad. Parasocial reading sounds about right. Parasocial reading. You learn a lot of stuff with screeners. Alright. Where's a coin? That was 7. There's 3 more somewhere. Of course it's you. Because nobody reads stories to me. I mean, my dad doesn't know a thing about English. Not a bedtime story guy, though. Oh, there's only... Oh, that's right. There's a limited... There's not... I thought there were 10. I was thinking wrong. I've never been read bedtime stories. I always read them myself. I always read some bedtime stories as a kid. I remember liking several of them. Alright, fine. I'll just go off the edge. It's a banana. Just a random banana. One more red coin. Where could it be? I feel like it's over here somewhere. But I don't know. I can't wait to fall asleep. But I can end it whenever I need to, Ado. I can't seem to remember which one you're missing. Oh, there it is. Where? You saw and I didn't. You saw it and I didn't. Very top. Oh, yep, okay. Well, time to climb the windmill for a third time. Once we get the last red coin. Yeah, that sounds good. What time is it? Yeah, it's 11:20. I don't know. Quality, what time? Or Aiden, I gotta remember to use. I want to use that more. I don't want to call you Quality. That's too grained in my head. I'm so used to not using proper names, though, because it just... I don't know. Like, even in my mind, I'll think to myself, like, alright, Ren, what are we gonna do? Like, I used to do that with my normal name. I'd be like, alright, name, what are we gonna do today? Like, I talk to myself in third person in my mind. And now it's become that I talk to myself as Ren in third person. Or I guess second person. Not third person. But what time zone are you in, Aiden? Ren is him. I am Ren. Not gonna argue with that. Thank goodness. Ren is mean. EST, the correct time. You're right. You know what? You know what EST is called? Standard time. It is the time. It's the standard time. When it becomes midnight in New York, it's midnight across the whole U.S. on New Year's. I'll have 8 lunch. You will have 8 lunch. Wow. What is your lunch going to consist of? But most of them are called standard time, are they? Use central time. Second person, such a weird concept. Play a game in second person. Play a game in fourth person. Well, was that it, finally? There's probably something else. Specific standard time. Okay, well, I'm wrong then. I guess I'm wrong. Shouldn't be a surprise, though. Alright, we're gonna go and we're gonna leave. I don't know much about time zones either, Bibu. I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Well, that was a fun stream. I saw a boat in the distance. Wonder where it goes. Only know GMT. Anyway. Fun stream. Fun stream. Hey.
At Nathaniel Smith 1879 tipped $5 through Super Chat. PSSSSSSSSSSD equals me trying to get someone's attention loudly.
That read that funny. Thank you, Nate. Anyway. Is that how you want me to react, Carlin? Thank you so much, Nate and Aiden. Thank you both very, very much. Specific standard time. Yep. That's what that is. P is... It's extremely standard. It's the most standard thing you can imagine. Alright, let's change the flood nozzle. While he's sleeping. Because Buddy said we could do it. It's the standardist. It'll stand you. It'll standard you. It's the standiest. It's a standard for standards. Yep. Ren, I'm scared. Someone I don't know subscribe to me. Ooh. Saying that reminded me of, it's the quenchiest. Cactus juice. It'll quench ya. It's the quenchiest. I still think Katara should have just let Toph drink the cactus juice, because all it did was make him a little tipsy, you know? It wasn't like cause him any actual harm. And it would have quenched her. It was quenchy. Nonetheless. It had side effects. That's a parasocial relationship, Carlin. There we go. Carlin, you got what you wanted, just not the way you wanted it. Anyway, thank you all very, very much. It's been a fun stream. I gotta return to Sunshine. I just got so many other games currently on the stream schedule. But tonight was pretty good. I'll have to see when the next time we can do it will be. I have to make a list of everything that I'm streaming currently that I gotta finish. Yeah, I gotta finish. Metroid Prime 4. Probably top of the list of things I gotta beat. Silk Song, Kirby. I guess there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm forgetting. Yeah, the Smash stream would be cool. Where you teach me how to play the game. I want to play... I've seen a game that is like Smash Bros, but it's the Avatar characters. It's like Avatar Legends or something, like fighting game or something like that. Where it's kind of like a Smash Bros, but it's the Avatar characters. It looks really good. Looks like it was really polished or whatever. I think that would be fun to stream. I need to beat Hollow Knight and Prime 4. But I mean, both of those are funny games. It's crazy to think that I'm streaming Silk Song and Metroid Prime 4. Like, go back 3 years ago and tell somebody that some random guy, because I wouldn't have cared. You go back 3 years, I wouldn't have cared one bit. But tell someone who would care, and tell them that I'm streaming Silk Song and Metroid Prime 4 on the same week. Yeah, HK is Hollow Knight. I'm assuming. I thought you meant Hong Kong for a sec. Yeah, I gotta beat Hong Kong in Prime 4. I was so different 3 years ago. I suppose I was too. I've changed a lot since I started streaming. I got bummed playing Prime 4 Final Boss about a week ago and haven't played since. That's not a good sign. I got bummed playing the boss last night. Bummer. Bummer. I tried to do it before, the redeem. Bummer. Bummer. Ren better beats the entire state of Hong Kong at Metroid Prime 4. Gotta put Hong Kong on my thumbnail now. When we do the final Metroid Prime 4 stream, we're gonna put Hong Kong on the thumbnail somehow. I don't know how. There's probably Hong Kong games, but maybe horror games. Yeah, I don't want to play a horror game. I've been trying to end stream for the last 5 minutes, guys. You're really good at keeping me yapping. Thank you, Bee-Boo. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Baldwarf. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Ado, for suggesting this game. Thank you, Buddy, if you're still here. Thank you, J.O., if you're still here. Thank you to anybody who is watching who isn't chatting. And thank you to everybody who's watching this after it isn't live anymore. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good day, Gashel Nard. Good night. Don't let the sparrows bite. Take care. Thank you all very, very much.
What's this icky paint like goop? It's moving!
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Can I eat it?
Yeah, that would involve touching it, so probably no.
What if I already did?
Well, then the stream will probably end.